Alright, so to begin, we're doing a little Starfinder one-shot using the beginner box game, Steel Talon's Lair, as I've always heard great things about Starfinder, but I've never gotten a chance to run it, especially not with you guys. So, we've all made some characters. We shall quickly introduce everyone. Unfortunately, I set this start page on the wrong foreground instead of background, so I can't actually put your guys' artwork out here. So, we're just going to move directly to the main adventure map, and you guys can see your guys' artwork there. That is, if mine loads.
Mine's not there.
Yours isn't there? Or here, let me just add
There we go.
one. Okay, I will just delete the original one. There you go, Miranda.
Thank you.
So, you four hail from Absalon Station, a huge space platform that is the hub of culture, commerce, and government in the solar system known as the Packed Worlds. Life is relatively safe in many districts of Absalon Station, but danger is more common in the hundreds of levels of the spike that extend beneath the station. In particular, the half-explored ghost levels in the depths of the spike, abandoned for hundreds of years or more, are home to monsters of all sorts, from simple criminals to alien creatures that have arrived on the station over the years by unknown means, creating whole ecosystems in the gloom. Lately, however, a far greater danger has come to threaten the people of Downside, as locals call the spike. A few weeks ago, valuable junk started vanishing from the recycling yards in the bot scrap neighborhood of the spike. Everything from technical components to scrapped robots has gone missing. Local residents' livelihoods are at stake, but even worse, there are reports that some people have been killed as well. Someone or something has made Downside their hunting ground. Although no one has seen the killer directly, a long metallic shard was found in one of the bodies, prompting the locals to dub the unseen killer the Steel Talon. Under political pressure to do something about the problem, the station's leader, Primex Kumar Malacruz, has put out a call for heroes to search out this menace and stop it before it kills more people. She's offered a grand reward of 1,000 credits to the group that defeats this mysterious creature. You have decided, as the four of you are somewhat acquaintances at the same bar, maybe, when the Bounty Poet poster went up, you have decided to go on a quest to put an end to this monstrous threat. Rumor holds that Steel Talon is living in the nearby ghost levels, which many monsters have used as a den over the years. You've gathered your gear and are now approaching the entrance to this level, but you still have a few moments to get to know your fellow adventurers. So, let's go left to right. Phil, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. So I'm playing as Skabitt Fang. He is famous on the station for being a quote-unquote musician, master of scat. And what people don't really know is that he is actually a master of manipulating people, and he has just manipulated them into liking him. He's actually a pretty terrible musician. But he's decided to expand his repertoire of skills, and he's come down here to hopefully get famous in other ways.
So you could say his scat music is shit.
Exactly. That's the whole deal, Michael. So that's it. That's the one.
Perfect. And then beside that, we have Ben playing Motion.
Like this is, I am Motion. I am a priest of the Techno Cult. Only priest of the Techno Cult at the moment. Nobody knows why I'm on the station, other than the fact that I'm supposedly here preaching to the people. But
do you
nobody seems. Yes, I'm just not very good at it.
Okay.
Lost technologies are always fun for cults, so always searching for more, and this is giving me a good opportunity to hunt some.
Especially because there were some broken down robots that have gone missing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Michael?
I am Arcaeus, a local spacer who makes his living working on machinery and odds and ends. This current situation is threatening some small part of my livelihood, and as I quite need money quite seriously at the moment, I am down for giving it a tackle.
Very
And
good.
that is the story of Arcaeus.
And finally, we have Miranda playing Exie, a human mechanic with a cybernetic arm who keeps things running on this station, and when there's no work that can be fixed, she makes work by being a mercenary.
Oh, so she doesn't make work by breaking things.
I thought you were going to say the same thing. She makes work because it's breaking stuff.
Well, being a mercenary is breaking things, so.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, the four of you, after leaving your local bar where Phil performs at, and the rest of you are patrons of, you guys have tracked down some clues to the small alley access way that leads into the darkness of the station, that leads deep into the spike. So, finally, the ghost level is just ahead. The emergency lighting in these abandoned tunnels flickers, providing only dim illumination, and it's hard to make out details in the gloom. Grimy plastic sheeting hangs over two doorways, one to the north and one to the east. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I see Chuck E. Cheese over there has already started moving away from the group.
Sorry, my thing was going all fucky. I had to refresh and figure it out. What did you describe during that, Seth?
So pretty much you guys have come to an entryway into the ghost level. You see that there are two plastic sheetings, one to your north and one to your east, that are hanging, kind of obscuring the vision. There's some flickering lights overhead that are making it hard to see for the one person who doesn't have dark vision. Exie! And the three of you with dark vision can see pretty well. You just can't see through the hard plastic sheeting that covers the two doorways.
Does it look like there's any like muck or anything showing signs of more recent travel through either of the two of them?
That's a good question, Ben. Do you want to make a perception check? That's a good roll too, Ben. Jesus. Alright. You eye the ground and you see that this place has not been cleaned in at least many years, but you see that in the muck there is a small trail that leads, let's see if I can just draw. It leads in this direction through the plastic sheet to your east.
I think we should go that way.
Does anyone disagree, or do you guys want to follow Ben through the plastic sheet to the east?
I'll happily follow. I can't exactly see any further, so as long as I'm not the first one through, I'll be fine.
Before we go through, can I just peek through here? See what's
Sure.
through there?
You can peek through. Do you want to peek through stealthily?
Sure. Yeah, stealthily.
Okay.
Should I roll stealth?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my god. Stealthy boy. Alright, you peek through stealthily, and you see some billowing bright lights coming down the hallway, and you see spilled glowing liquid of various colors.
Okay. I think I can kind of see a figure up there as well.
Mm-hmm. You see what looks like in the shadows a figure standing there.
Creepy. Good. Okay. Trying to figure out what my voice is. Methinks me see sneaky stabby man back there.
That's
Also-
something.
All right. So, Michael, Ben, Miranda, what are you guys doing?
Well, guess we might as well advance a little bit.
Take a peek through
I was-
there as well.
I'm keeping to the back, connect to Exie.
Where am I? I'll go at the front of this door, but I'm going to throw you at the front of the next door, Michael.
Why throw me at the front? I'm not the tank here.
Nor am I.
I would like to unfortunately point out you are all 4 squishy characters.
Well, I'm the
Good.
ranged damage dealer, so therefore I'm obviously at the
I'd
back.
like to point out most of you are ranged damage dealers.
Yeah, so we're all at the back.
Stop giving out inconvenient facts.
We'll just cycle who's at the front. That way, if one of us gets damaged, they're not at the front of the next one. They're at the back.
Exactly, see?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go at the front of this one.
Mhm.
Peek through this door.
Alright. So you go up to the plastic and you peek through it. And you
Oh, I
see
can click on those.
a hallway here. There's a lot of interactivity with Foundry. That's really nice compared to Roll20. You see
This
before
session
you...
brought to you by Foundry, better than Roll20.
So before you, there's a long hallway, and you see that the trail you were tracking runs up to the steel door to the north.
Alright, we've got another door. Who's next?
I'll go next. Just make my way. Oh, wait, is it the same? So like curtain again?
No,
to
this is
the-
a
this
metal
proper door.
This is a
Metal door.
proper metal hard door.
Come on, Chucky, keep up.
Can I fiddle with this? Is it
Thank you.
locked?
It is locked, yes. If you want, you can make a, engineering roll.
Okay, let me.
Or, if
Or-
you want, alternatively, you can just take your wrench and smack it. That would make noise.
I'm gonna go with the first option.
The easiest option would be sleight of hand, but I don't think anyone has sleight of hand, so she'll just use her engineering tools. Anyway, so you go up to the door and you pull out your little, and you hold up your arm. Your hand disassembles into an array of tools, and you pick out some screwdrivers and a small blowtorch. And you go to the lock and you cut into it, slicing it very delicately and very quietly. And the door oh wait, it's locked. There you go. Now the door opens. There's a sound effect for when you click on a locked door, by the way. I did not know that was a thing. The doors open to reveal a cramped room with a low ceiling. Several large crates and containers are stacked up near the front of the room. A lumpy bedroll and a blanket lie on the floor against the far wall, and you hear the soft sound of someone snoring coming from the bedroll.
Well, we're not being
Snoring?
Snoring.
Can we creep up on them? Or can I creep up on them?
Sure, you can make a stealth check. He didn't hear you guys cutting into the door because Exie rolled so high. She rolled 25, which is really good. So, if you want, Phil, we can keep your old stealth check.
So can I recognize this fellow anyway? Like his race, his deal? Is he a faction of some kind?
So, as you move up into the room, you see that the man's wearing medium brown armor. It's got some mech platings on the side, and his neck and head are kind of wrapped up in a red. It's not really a scarf. It looks more like an old-fashioned naval flag, like they'd fly from an old ship. And he's wearing a helmet, but the helmet is kind of loose on his head, and you see a human face. Very battle-scarred and worn. He's probably in his late 40s. He's just sleeping.
Can I attempt to empath him? How do I link my ability in the chat so it's like I'm using it?
The empath, probably just click over the icon for the roll button. Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Okay.
a long one.
that's a long
Jesus
one.
Christ. That's fucking long as hell.
Yeah, so as a full action,
I just want to know what his deal is, basically.
Yep.
That's all I want to know.
perfect. So, in that case, can you make me a sense motive check? From your skills. Man, you can do a lot as an empath. Anyways, yeah, so you reach out to him, and the DC was 20. So you reach out to him, and you touch his mind, and you feel him dreaming of a nice, simple life. If a man who has an office job and a good family and a warm, clean bed. And you get the feeling that this is what he's always wanted. And you get the feeling, though, that his life is that of a pirate.
Pirate's life, I know. Alright, well, do we want anything from this guy? Everyone else?
You whisper to your friends. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, can you see anything else in there?
I'll do a perception check.
You could always.
Loot the room.
Well, you've got a captive audience for your proselytizing there, Ben.
He's the wrong. How do I put this? He's too fleshy.
Oh, your cult is racist, is it?
It's a cult.
I could inject your motives into his brain if you want.
Yeah. You very quickly search through the boxes. You find most of them don't have anything really of value. Some of them just are containing food that's like frozen or in like dry packs, like rations. Another small crate holds water. You do find a small crate kind of tucked away behind the others, and you open it to find inside there's a pistol, a cred stick, and a grappler.
Grappler, I'll take all those things. I have an idea as well. With this guy, can I basically disarm him? Take anything that might be
you can
offensive?
make a sleight of hand check if you want to disarm him without waking him up, yep. And then I will add these items to you for you. Let's see. So while he's looting, what are the rest of you doing?
You're gonna look out.
I'm not really sure of the ethical ramifications of what we're doing right now.
Well, I will sleight of hand him so that I can then wake him up and interrogate him.
Without risking being hurt.
Yep, you sleight of hand him, and you pull his weapons off of him. Let's see. I'm just adding to your inventory the loot, and I'll give you the 50 credits that are on that cred stick. So far you've gotten a hail pistol, which is like a ice gun, a grappler, which is like a grappling hook, and from him, he has on him a longsword and a semi-auto pistol.
Very cool. Okay. Should we all gather around and interrogate this MFO?
He's just gonna wake up and just be surrounded.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
Also, Phil, not to alarm you, but you are nearly to your carry capacity because you are a small rat person and you cannot carry much.
Oh, but I can fit things in my cheeks, Ben, Seth. I can fit things in my cheeks.
Okay, perfect.
It's actually an ability. I think it counts as a bag or something.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Never mind then. We will not worry. Alright, so you all gather around and you poke him to wake him up?
Give him a little kick, yeah.
Okay.
You kick him. Wake up.
Oh! And he slowly, groggily wakes up and he looks around. Who the bloody hell are you all? This is my compartment. What are you doing? You got my stuff!
What's its purpose here? Yes.
What's my purpose here? I'm fucking sleeping here. What's your purpose in my bedroom?
Free station. Empty room, we thought. Yes. Why are you here?
I'm sleeping. I just told you. claim this compartment. Go somewhere else and give me my stuff back.
What was the name of the pirates that he's with, Seth?
You don't get it.
Okay. You part of pirate gang? Yes, yes. You dream of a better life. Well, go on, Yoda now.
How do you know that? I'm part of the Red Sky gang. And you can tell because you succeeded in your sense motive that he's lying.
He thinks you're lying.
I don't lie. I'm waiting here for a big job. They'll come back. They'll get me. And you'll be in trouble if you don't give me my stuff.
What is job? Maybe we help with job.
Oh, no. It's a pirate job. Now give me my stuff, or I'll make trouble. And he stands up and he raises his fist.
4 of us, 1 of you. You have no hurty hurts, yes?
Phil, do you want to roll intimidation?
Sure.
Okay, I see. It's going to be one of those days where you guys get on average 20 or higher. He kind of looks and eyes each one of you and sees how you're all actually armed and armored. Oh fuck! All right. I guess you're here to take me in then.
Not here to take in. We just want to know what deal is. Bottom station. Yes.
I'm here because I can't afford to be anywhere else, alright?
Know you anything about, what was the killer's name again? Steel Talon?
Talon,
A half-swinging slasher.
Steel Talon. Know anything of the Steel Talon, maybe?
I heard that it lives somewhere near here, so I figured that I'd be safe, because who would be foolish enough to come after such a monster?
Yes, who foolish? Who foolish? Mm-hmm. Know you where he likely be?
I've only investigated the other nearby compartments, but there's some passageways that go far deeper. There's a goblin bandit band a few blocks in. After them, that's where it might be. I don't know. If you can, I at least have my sword back. If you give me my sword, yes. I'll tell you what's in the next room.
Okay, I will give him his sword.
Thanks. It was a family heirloom, you see. My dad, he was a pirate too.
Now, what's in next compartment? Yes.
If you keep going down that hallway, you'll see there's some mist and fog coming out from under those sealed doors. I went in there to see, and there's some sort of energy tank leak, and there's a creature that's living in the tank. You can talk to it, but it's not all there. It feeds off the power.
Easy.
And I've heard down the other passageway, there's some prowling and hunting an animal. I'd be careful, it would eat you for lunch, mouse man.
I see. Thank for your help. Yes. Wow. Much wow.
Try investing in a walk next time.
Spaceman, speak true.
Hey Rat, I know you took my hailer. It's good against that electrical sucking monster if you want to fight it.
Much thank. Bye now. See, people love me. They love me.
I'm not entirely sure you should trust advice from somebody whose stuff you just stole.
Michael, leave the room.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He's a friendly boy. He's had a bad life. Dad was a pirate. Now he's a pirate. You know, it's just the way things go.
Seth?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to seal his door?
You just want to weld it shut? Sure.
Ain't no skin off my back.
Ben just takes out his little arc welder. There's a loud bzzz sound as he welds the door shut.
We broke his
As-
lock, so I figured I'd close it for him.
As you're welding it, after about halfway through, you hear a muffled, "Hey! Hey, what are you doing?" And a bang on the other side of the door. And then
Locking your door for you.
it goes quiet. Anyways, as you guys approach the next door, you see there's some mist spoiling out from between cracks in the door.
Well, we know
I
it
think
was just
me
a
and
monster.
Miranda have already gone through, so it's either Michael or Phil this time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm already here, so I'll just go.
The door is not really locked, more so that the door has lost power, and it's very heavy, like airlock doors, so they have to be pried open if you want to actually open it.
Me, weak little rat man. Someone strong, open.
Physical strength
okay.
is not my area of expertise.
I come up to the door and get prepared to pull it open.
Okay. Does anyone else want to help Ben?
Yep, I'll help.
Alright, the two of you go up to the door and you take your incredible strength. And both you can make a athletics check. Very good. So, between the two of you, you put your backs into it and you pull at the door. You hear a loud clunking and a grinding sound as the door opens, revealing and washing you guys in glowing blue and swirling light. Before you, you see a room bathed in the bright glow of a reactor against the eastern wall. Glowing display screens cover the walls of the room, showing archaic readouts of the energy output of this generator.
Reactors have radiation, right? Is radiation a thing in this game?
Yes. You also notice that there is some water leak from the ceiling.
So how does radiation work? Is it going to fuck us over?
If you stay in a place that's radiated, depending on the radiation too long, I'll have you guys make some saving throws.
Can any of us tell if the place is radiated?
I will say the two mechanics can with their toolkits, because that would be something a mechanic would have. So both of you pull out your toolkits and the little Geiger counters in them go click, 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 click. And it's showing very low radiation. You could be in here for at least 10 minutes without any adverse effects.
Okay, sweet. Is the big container as the Pirate Man described?
It looks like a big energy generator, yes.
And didn't they say something was in it?
Mm-hmm.
Is there something in it?
You have a look and you don't see anything from this distance. Do you want to get closer?
Skabitt Bang Fang, get close.
I'm going to go up and take a look at it and see if I can figure out what's actually causing the leak.
Mm-hmm. Alright. As you guys get closer, you see materializing, partially covered by the roving arc web inside the generator, is this greenish humanoid creature with bright red hair. You see that its mouth is open and its eyes are closed and lightning is arcing through it, and as the lightning arcs into it, you see the lightning change to a greenish color and disappear into the creature.
Okay.
Well, that's only semi-disturbing.
Can I use my empath ability again?
You can try. And Ben, you can make an engineering check to see if you can do any maintenance on the generator.
It was sense motive, right?
Mm-hmm. Jesus, people, stop rolling so high. Okay, all right. It's gonna be literally one of those days. All right. So as you guys are, Motion, you check the energy reactor. You see that it's not really outputting energy. You see that it's all of the energy outputs have been disabled, so it's not feeding energy to any of the nearby rooms, and that it is just that all the energy that it is producing is being fed directly into the creature. You can very easily deactivate that though, and send the energy out, which would start draining the creature as well.
I'll wait to see what it has to say before I do anything.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Phil, you reach out to its mind and you feel an alien, monstrous mind, one that does not think clearly, one filled with greed and desire and hunger. You don't really sense sentient thoughts from it. You just sense desire and hunger.
Skabitt Fang sense bad. So, do we recognize this being as any sort of race? Is it human, or is it something else?
So, anyone who wants to can make a life science check, or a physical science check too, or finally survival. So either life science, physical science, or survival, if they want to know
Make
if
a physical
recognize.
science check.
That's a no.
Do a survival check.
And
It's
I
also a no.
will make a physical science check.
Okay, that's a natural 20. From Ben. And a 12 from Phil. So, I mean, from Michael. So, 3 of you stare at it like, what is this thing? And then Ben goes, and he speaks out, it's a Hesper. And you'll look at him, and Ben goes, Hesper? They're like,
Of course.
they are energy siphons. They are people that have gone mad from radiation and just feed off of energy. They're more like energy elementals than anything. They're like sprites.
So is he here for a reason, or is he here for his own gain to
For
get
his
the
own
energy?
gain. Just to get energy.
Ah,
I mean, if I could redirect the energy so it's not just feeding him, but I think that might aggravate him.
But if you do
we
that,
can open doors.
exactly, you can open doors and return power to lights in this area.
do you reckon we can take this creepy boy?
I don't know.
Maybe I
I've
can
never fought
calm
one.
him. Do you reckon I could calm him down?
That's, from what I could see, would I be able to seal him in there at least, or?
You could seal it, but I'll tell you because of your natural 20, Hespers can travel through energy, so he can travel through the glass of the reactor and get out, and then back in by just touching it.
Do we risk dying from this thing and be able to turn on stuff, or we just continue on and
Okay,
have things go on?
tell me about that leak in the ceiling that you saw. That we saw.
So you guys look up, and there's a slight leak of water into the room, which I might have accidentally deleted, so there's no more animated rain. Good job, Seth. Good job, Seth. So you look up and you see that there's quite a few pipes in the ceiling that are very weathered and corroded, and there's just water just sort of leaking out into the room.
And how much of the floor has got water on it?
I'd say most of it.
Fighting an electrical being while standing on a wet floor.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm really gonna try and fight it. Maybe.
There you go. I fixed the rain. The rain's back. So, what do you guys want to do?
Could I use my flamer to dry some of the floor?
You could dry some of the floor, yes.
Has the leak been fixed?
Or no, but if we dry off a spot, it means that if we do fight it, we're not going to get electrocuted.
True.
That
I
is
mean-
that is a point.
Someone could
I
try
mean,
to
other than
fix
the
the
electrical.
roof if they really want to, but that would take a little bit of effort and time.
Like, how much time we talking?
Probably a few minutes. There's quite a few leaks in the ceiling. There's quite a lot of pipes that have rusted and are dripping.
If we split it between the two of us, it means it's going to be a bit less time.
But it means if the creature decides to attack both of you, we'll miss your first turns because you'll be too busy getting down from doing the repairs. All these options. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
I'd
either
say
we
maybe.
ignore
Sorry.
either
but,
we ignore this guy or we fight this guy. It looks like, unless anybody's got a third option.
Do
I can try to
you
charm
and
him.
Skabitt want to try talking to it and distracting it while we fix the pipes?
Yeah, I can try charming him or something.
You can try. It will not
I
be
can
easy
also.
because he is not very sentient.
Oh yeah, true. He's like some weird creature.
Yeah, he's more like a ghoul who feeds on electricity than anything.
I don't think that would work then. What did you say you needed to do, Ben, exactly?
But we can fix the pipes so that we're not got water on the floor. But I can siphon off. I can redirect the energy so it's not just sitting in the reactor and get us lights and power in this area again.
Well, I have the ability to control things psychokinetically with my mind from a distance. Would that help you in any way if I did things like that?
Am I?
I mean, the only reason I don't want to flick the switches on these is because he'll get annoyed.
But to fix the thing in the ceiling or something, is that what you were saying you needed to do?
That's what Miranda and I could do to fix the water. I was just thinking if you guys stalled him so that if he did decide he wanted to fight, we could get down in time.
Right, but I could do that from here if you tell me what to do, couldn't I?
Seth?
He could try, yeah. He's got his psychokinetic hand. He can do it. It'll be a lot slower and more difficult than if you guys were doing it as engineers, but he could do it. His magic hand, yes.
Can't seem to actually use it.
So are Ben and I actually doing anything? Or not?
Do we want to try fix it, or do we want to try direct Phil to use his magic hand to fix it?
Magic hand.
I mean, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, I'm
Fix
not
it.
too fussed. I'm just worried if he does try to attack us. That's the only thing
Yeah.
from my side. Michael, Phil, do you think you guys would be able to hold your own for a turn?
Sure, why not?
Probably.
He does not notice you guys currently.
Well, if they're semi-confident that they can hold their own for a turn, start climbing up and start repairing pipes.
Wow, mine is glitching out. Alright, so you want me to roll?
Just roll your engineering. So, Motion climbs up the wall and goes to the pipes above, and he hangs with his little tool belt and he starts repairing pipes. And then Exie climbs up too, and can you guys start rolling over for 20s? Jesus. Okay, so both of you have climbed up. I'm going to make another perception check for the Hesper to see if it notices. Meanwhile, Michael and Phil, are you two
I
just...
have to reload because mine's struggling.
Okay. Meanwhile, Michael and Phil, what are you
I'll-
two doing?
I'll assist with the wiring rerouting.
So you want to climb up and help seal the pipes then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Make an engineering
give it-
check.
I'll give it a bit of a help. Since that is my area of expertise, and that was almost a nat 1, thank God it wasn't.
Almost. Alright, so the three of you climb up. Phil, since you're down here alone with the creature, you see it open its eyes and look around.
Skabitt Bang Fang scared.
It spots you, and it swims over to the edge of the glass, and it presses its hands up against the glass, and it looks at you, and it glares.
Can I attempt to distract it with a funny dance or something?
Sure, go for it.
Is it bluff?
Very senior entertainment
bluff
heritage.
check.
Chuck E. Cheese.
The Chuck E. Cheese entertainer. You do a little dance and a little jig back and forth, and the creature's eyes narrow, and it walks through the glass.
I'm just doing a little jig. Skabitt Bang Fang you every day. Skabitt Bang Fang you into the night.
As it walks out, you see the reactor's power fade. And it steps towards you.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, you guys have dealt with half of the water pipes, and you look down to see it slowly stalking towards Phil. And as you watch, you see that it starts crackling with lightning.
And there's still water on the ground.
Yes. There's not as much, but there is still some.
There's still water.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, this is why we wanted 2 people on the ground, but
It's fine. The three of you are going to get it fixed by next turn. Meanwhile, Phil. It walks straight up next to you.
So if he's going to attack me, we'd be initiating combat, right? He wouldn't
Yes.
just come up and attack me.
Yeah. And Felix, can you get off the keyboard? I can't move him because you're holding the measure button, cat. Felix was sitting on my spacebar, so I couldn't actually move anything. Anyways, he steps forward to you until he stands over you. His lithe and handsome body glowing with blue energy.
Good. Hello there.
He kneels down and he slowly reaches out towards you.
Can I attempt to charm him? Good gravy.
Sure.
this is the closest Skabitt's got to an attractive male in a very, very long time.
Yes. Alright, Phil, you attempt to bluff it. Actually, sorry. You haven't rolled yet, sorry.
I have a spell called Charm Person that I wanted to use.
Yep.
I don't know how to link it, but it seems to just randomly do it when I click things, but I don't know what exactly what I'm clicking.
No. So you mouse over the Charm Person word, and then to the left, the icon turns into a dice roll button, and you click the dice roll. I've just been doing it for you previously.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Have you figured out how to click it?
Yep, I linked it there. It should be there.
Okay, yep. It is there. Thank you. Alright, perfect. So, it has to make a will save. Let me see. Its will save is +5.
Please have a low will, please have a low will, please have a low will.
Oof. It
Did I charm it?
freezes its hand mere inches from your head. Lightning begins to crackle between your head and its hand. Your hair stands on end as if charged by static.
Okay, good. Well, it seems like a nice bit of floor over behind you there, creature. Why don't you stand a bit further that way?
Have you tried introducing yourself? Maybe ask it how its day is going?
Well, first I need a bit of personal space before I do any of that.
Okay.
Can I attempt to get him to move back a bit?
Yeah. You motion and he moves over.
Okay, good. Now stay there. Stay. Good boy.
By now, you guys have finished repairing all of the pipes, and the rain fades.
Well, that's helpful.
Guys descend to the ground. Phil, you have one turn, and then I'll have him make another saving throw.
What do we want him to do? I made a new friend here. Friend, yes.
What was the item that you were told would be good against him?
It was a frost gun. Should I use it against him? But he will become hostile if I do that.
I mean, he's outside of the tank now, so that'll probably give him a good slow as well.
He can just walk through walls, right, Seth?
You can walk through walls that can conduct power, yes.
So what about the wall behind us, like the door?
Yeah, it's a metal door.
He could walk through that now. Fuck
Mhm.
now. Okay, fine. Is everyone ready?
As ready as can be, I guess.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna do a surprise attack against him, Seth. Shoot him with my Sub-Zero pistol.
All right. He's just sitting there staring at you, a big smile on his face.
Surprise, bitch.
Okay, that's a hit. It's definitely a hit. And that's 3 cold damage. You fire, and a blast of ice shoots out at him. And let's see. Hit points. The blast of ice hits him. You see his body turn from green to a coldish blue. Electricity starts to slow on his body, and he staggers back in surprise. As he shakes his head, he comes to his senses, and he looks at you, his eyes filled with rage and hate. Now everyone can roll initiative.
Yay!
What's that under?
Initiative should be...
Oh,
See
there
it
it
there,
is.
but it doesn't give me a click on it.
Neither.
Hold on, how do I roll it here? Encounter 1, encounter 2, not started. Alright, I have to toggle the combat button for everyone here. Alright, it's been a while since I've used Foundry. Alright,
So what do we...
so if you go to the encounter button, you'll see a roll icon. If you guys can manually roll, if not, like, yeah, there you go. You guys just roll your initiatives there.
Where's
So
the encounter button?
in the top right, there's like the fist icon, Ben. You click on that, and that's the encounter. Skabitt, like usual, continues to be a top roller. Michael, do you need me to roll for you?
Nope, I can do it manually.
Okay.
1d20 plus... Lame.
It's okay, Michael. I'll click the roll button in the combat log for you, so it actually goes to the combat log. Alright.
Oh.
It's okay. It's only slightly worse. Either way, you go after the Hesper, so it's fine. Yeah, let me set you as a 10, though. That way you can go before Ben, because I know that'll make you very happy. Alright. Phil, you're up first.
Okay, well, he seems to not like my pistol, so I'll just shoot him with that again.
Mm-hmm. $15, huh? Alright. Yep, you hit. There's another of ice that shoots out and it strikes into him. His body bleeds bleeds electricity, and you see him begin to freeze up. But otherwise, that's it. Anything else, Phil?
Okay. I would like to hide behind motion.
Okay, you take
I'm
cover
not
behind
tanky.
motion.
You're a robot. We can always replace you. I mean, your body.
I'm not a robot. I'm an android. There's a difference.
Yeah, you can replace your body.
The Hesper's turn. The Hesper shakes off the ice. You hear chunks of its flesh break off as it moves. It looks up, its eyes filled with rage, and it runs forwards. It's at, unfortunately, at Phil, which Ben's kind of in the way. So Ben, it runs up to you and it swings at you with its hand. I take it a 7 does not beat your armor class.
It doesn't beat either my energy or kinetic.
Okay. It swings at you and its hand lightly bounces off your armor absorbing the blow and conducting the energy away from you. You filled with more anger, it then points its hand at Exie, and it fires a bolt of lightning at her.
Okay, then.
That's shocking.
11. I take it that doesn't beat your AC, does it, Exie?
No,
Okay.
neither of them. So no.
Alright, the bolt of lightning arcs past you, slams into the wall and leaves a scorch mark, but otherwise it misses. Alright. That's the end of its turn. Exie, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna move towards them and smack them with a wrench.
Okay. Exie moves up, draws her wrench from her tool bag, and cracks him.
Please, I clicked that too many times.
Don't have triple attack, I am sorry. So, if you click attack...
Yeah, and then damage.
Yeah. Oof, unfortunately, that attack does not hit. You swing your wrench at him, and he nimbly, like lightning, dodges to the side. Your blow swinging lifelessly through air. Alright. Anything else, Exie?
What else can I really...
You've a move and an action, and you've done both of those.
So you said I can't move back.
No,
I can?
you can move, yeah.
Okay. If I move here, then that means that if anyone in front of me or adjacent, wasn't it, then we'll get a plus. What was it? What was the bonus? The bodyguard,
They get a +1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're bodyguarding your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Alright.
Guys, we're going to have to talk about getting me some serious armor if I'm going to be stuck at the front.
Just upgrade your body.
Arcaeus, you're up. The Hesper is looking around, alarmed and scared and wanting to murder someone.
Well, alarmed I can understand, and so I can also understand scared, but looking to murder somebody is probably not the best. So, I'm just gonna fire off an energy. Actually, yeah, an energy, and I will do a cold ray of damage.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's a lot of bonuses I could add on to it, or effects.
Seen a lot of cold. I really probably shouldn't use my flamethrower on it.
Well, I just figured I shouldn't use electricity, so. That I assume misses.
That does miss. Hold on, let me double check. Oh wait, hold on. Your casting modifier needs to be set to intelligence. You still would have missed, but for whatever reason, it didn't default to intelligence. So I have now fixed that.
Thank you.
No problem. That's weird that it didn't default to that, but okay. Anyways, so you blast a ray of cold energy at it. The cold energy flies at it, but this time it's anticipating cold attacks, and it dodges to the side, coursing with lightning as its body moves at the speed of energy. Alright, Motion, you're up.
I'm gonna try to just whack a bitch.
Lucky there's no critical failures, Ben. You swing Your battle staff at it, and the battle staff goes wide through the creature, and the creature just separates into lightning particles on either side, completely dodging the blow. Anything else, Ben?
If I move, it opens up the other guys, and I mean, I might as well just stay here.
Okay, Skabitt, you're up.
Skabitt bang bang, shoot shoot. Yes.
You shoot from between Ben's legs. If he had a crotch, it would be chilly. Oh my god, those are shiny dice. That's a critical hit too.
Scabby bang bang, shoot. Oh wait, critical dice, but they're all critical.
It's alright. Effectively, with critical, you just add another dice. So you can just roll another dice if you want.
Okay. This is 1d4, is it?
Mm-hmm. Alright, 8 damage. Oh, fuck. And that's cold damage, and it's vulnerable. Oh, no.
Skabitt bang bang, kill kill.
No. You shoot it with the ice blast square in the head. Its head is frozen and blasted off into the far wall, and the creature collapses to the ground, dead.
Skabitt bang bang, win win.
Very good.
Very sad because you guys were perfectly grouped up for a cone blast of lightning. That would have hit all of you.
Oof, that would be bad.
Well, it didn't happen, so, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it would have done 2d8 fire damage to each of you, so judging by all of your guys' health, that might have been a TPK, and that would have been really funny. Alright, no TPK here.
With that, I'm going to reactivate the power and make sure the generator's holding steady.
Mm-hmm. You reactivate the generator, and in the process of doing so, the generator changes color as it goes back to a nice, warm energy field.
Alright, you flashbacks probably should get out of this room now. We've been in the radiation for quite a while.
That'd probably be a good idea, yeah.
And should we go north?
The door to the north easily opens now that it is powered. Guys walk out, revealing this chamber looks like some sort of hydroponics lab. Green plants and brightly colored fungi line the walls of the room. You see that ultraviolet lights hang in the ceilings and water trickles. A carpet of dead leaves and vegetation covers the floor.
And there's someone.
Hey Phil, we found your friend
Where?
down the hallway.
The stabby looking guy.
I can minimize the character sheet.
Yes. Do you guys want to proceed down the side hallway, or do you want to try to push through the overgrown plants?
With where I'm standing, can I get a good idea of the person that Phil described as Stabby?
You, Ben, can quite easily see that it is a glowing, multicolored hologram standing there reading a pamphlet.
I don't trust plants, so...
I mean, he does, right?
It's going to go down here and take a quick look at the equipment and everything in here.
Okay. A multitude of conduits, pipes, hoses, and tubes dangle from the ceiling and walls of this room, many of them leaking a variety of colorful fluids. Some of these fluids have seeped together on the floor, creating multicolored puddles that glow with a faint radiance. Dusty glass vials and bottles sit atop a sagging shop counter in the northeast corner. A hologram of a humanoid alien suddenly flickers to life in the center of the room. As previously, he was frozen in place. He holds up a brochure to all of you, and he says, Welcome to Arija's exciting elixirs. Come in, have a drink, and experience the magical blessings of Olaritu. The hologram beckons with one arm in a welcoming gesture while holding up a catalogue of products in the other.
When was the last time do you think somebody actually came through here? To Ben.
I mean, can I take a look and see if I can work out how long some of the stuff's been leaking? Or...
Yeah, as you're a technology person, you can tell that this stuff has been here for centuries.
Very, 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 very long time.
Do you think they're past their expiry date?
Depends if they're synthesized as you need them.
True.
I would not trust it though.
Also true.
Because who knows who's changed any of the programming of the production.
Skabitt's going to scamper over and see what this deal's about. This guy's about.
Okay.
It's hologram.
You scamper over to the hologram and he looks down at you. Welcome to Arija's exciting elixirs. Come in, have a drink, and experience the magical blessings of Olaritu. And he gestures towards you warmly and holds out a brochure.
I will take the brochure.
It's a holographic brochure. You have to actually read it as he holds it.
I still attempt to take the brochure.
You try to take the brochure from him and he kind of pulls it hit back. Not so fast there, little rascal. This brochure's mine, but I'll be happy to show it to you and share it with you as we can all share the blessings of Olaritu.
Skabitt can definitely read. Yes, I read good. Skabitt can't read.
Good.
What does it say?
It says on it that it just lists a whole bunch of different magical and mystical fluids that were sold here. Healing juice, let's see here. That's the full list. It has, here we have the magical healing juice, the ampule of sex restoration. What be gone? And then he just sort of rabbles on about 50 other products.
Is he actually selling these, or is he just saying he's just continuing his programming?
He's just continuing his programming, that the store that should be here should be selling them, yes. But he doesn't realize that it's gone.
Okay, are there any of these magic potions perhaps behind the counter still?
Yeah, make a perception check. Also, Phil, do you have mysticism as a skill?
I don't have it as like a proficient skill now.
I have it as a skill.
Oh, he does he? Alright. Michael, you can tell, you get the faint tingling in your jimmies that the liquids on the ground are magical in nature.
Well, I suppose I could get more than a faint tingling if I used Detect Magic.
Also,
to figure
Phil,
out just what is actually putting out magic and what isn't.
Phil, you pick up a vial. It looks like some sort of healing vial, but as you pick it up, it shatters in your hand, and I need you to roll me a d10.
Oh, dearie me.
And before Phil's about to die.
Poison. Phil. Well, you gain temporary hit points equal to double your hit point maximum.
Jesus. Wait, double my hit point maximum?
You get 16 temporary hit points.
Blimey.
You feel alive.
Or blimey.
Skabitt, bang, bang, take anything!
Michael, you use Detect Magic, and you can tell that the puddles each have a slightly different concoction of magical fluid that was being held in the pipes, but has since leaked out, and even over the centuries it has not faded, but it has been slightly diluted or mutated by radiation and exposure. But they're magical liquids if anyone wants to try touching them or drinking them.
I would not advise touching or
I will.
drinking this unless you feel like playing Russian roulette.
Alright, Phil goes for the blue one.
I'm going to go on all fours and just lick it.
Okay, make a deep roll.
After my success, my success with this previous one, I don't see why not.
Phil's shiny dice. Alright, Phil, gain a +1 to all saving throws for the rest of the session.
Skabitt recommend, man. Yes. I'm going to lick this one.
Okay. Another D10. You guys just gonna all watch as he does this?
Yeah. Well, I'll back away a little bit so if he explodes, I won't get Chuck E. Cheese blood all over me.
Alright, Phil.
This is literally the definition of animal tasting.
Phil, you take a -1 penalty to all saving throws for the rest of the session. So you're
So
at
it evens out.
+0 now.
Alright, cool, that's great. I'm going to lick this one.
Okay. Another D10, please.
Oh, my fucking thing crashed. Can you roll for me?
Yep, sure.
While he's doing that, do I see any like pipettes and bottles that are in good condition? Do I see any bottles and the squeezy things that allow you to suck up liquid?
Droppers? Eyedroppers?
You look around and you see another vial. You don't see anything that will let you suck up any liquid, though. There's a vial with something in it. Alright, Phil. Are you sure you want to take my roll and not roll again? Because I rolled a 4.
Did you roll a 4? I will roll again because it seems like anything below 5 is bad.
Okay. Alright, Phil. You gain 10 bonus movement speed for the rest of this session.
Skabitt feel ready.
Ben, do you want to take the vial?
I'll drink some of the liquid above me first before I do.
Okay. Alright, the android drinks some from the blue liquid. Go for it. Android, roll a D10 for me. An 8. Get a +1 to your armor class for the rest of the session. Does anyone else want to drink any liquids? Are you guys ready to move on?
I'm all good.
I'll
I
move
think
on.
Phil used up all the good luck.
I'll keep my good luck of +1 to ACs.
Very good. Alright. You guys want to go back through the garden?
Is it growing any fruit?
You do not see any fruit, no.
Oh.
Well, it's difficult terrain. You guys are able to pretty easily push through the plants.
What kind of thing here? What is this?
So, as you guys enter the next room, you find that a small fire burns in the center of this empty storeroom. Beyond the fire stands a crude effigy of a quadrupedal beast made of scrap and junk and topped with the elongated skull of an alien creature. A simple skull with crossbone symbol has been painted on the steel doors leading out of the room to the west.
I think we found where the thing we're hunting is.
Do you think that it's...
Just because there's a skull and crossbones doesn't mean it's...
No, it's also the shrine set up to it, and
Or is it a pirate thing?
It could be a pirate thing.
Classic pirate thing.
Seth, is that a crate in the top corner?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and look into it.
Okay. You go over to the crate. Are you looting it? Sorry? I was reading something.
Yeah.
Okay. You go up to the crate and you open it. And you find that the crate is empty. And you feel a pressure plate activate. Everyone,
Lovely.
everyone freeze.
Mhm.
Oh dear. All right, Ben, can you
Yes.
make me? Let's see. What is it? Can you roll me a reflex saving throw, please? And the DC is 15. Well, aren't you lucky? All right, Exie, because you are in line of fire from it, because it is coming from the wall beside Ben. Can you make me a reflex saving throw? You're a little bit further away, so your DC will only be 13.
What's reflexes?
It's on your main page under attributes. You'll see underneath wisdom, there's reflex. If you just click that,
Oh, yeah.
something you're very good at.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're fine. You dodge out of the way, both of you, as a laser beam courses out, lights the shoots through the burning fire, and melts a bit of the wall behind you guys.
Probably a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So,
There's some little icon here, Seth, that is like a little purple thing. Is
you
that the skull and
see
crossbones?
on the ground. No, you see on the ground two little credit card six kind of dropped by accident behind this statue.
I'll take money.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that money.
You get 100 credits.
Hundo.
Money is good.
Michael.
Should we have a peek beyond this door?
What's your AC, Michael?
My AC is, I think, 13. Let me just double check.
Mm-hmm.
12 for kinetic, 14 for... No, 12 for energy, 14 for kinetic.
Perfect. Michael, you feel something grab on to your leg as teeth, and its maw is dripping, and it tries to bite through your armor, but it doesn't.
Oh boy. Time for me to, get out of dodge.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
So that what was lurking in the garden.
Mm-hmm. So, Exie, as you turn around, you see lurking, well, now trying to gnaw on Michael's leg, is a long, tiger-like creature. Sure. And it's got purplish, pinkish fur with dark swirls and a single cyclops-like eye. And its mouth is bristling with giant teeth.
I don't like this. It's not very good.
You know what's
Can't we
really
just be
fun?
friends?
Oh shit. Wrong button. Combat. Alright. Let's combat state. Let's roll some initiatives.
What's the...
Whoa. Being 25.
Oh yeah, I've got a +6 to my initiative, so my first one was shit.
Anyways, so you all roll initiative, and the creature roars in hunger and anger, and somehow you all fucking beat it. What the hell are you guys playing? Superheroes? Y'all got a fucking... two of you got over 20s. Alright, well, it's gonna be another dead monster before it gets a turn. Go on, Ben.
Alrighty. Yeah, I can make it there in that time. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna be smart about this and not use my flame thing where there are trees that'll catch fire and make this room very, very deadly.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to set the room on fire? That's disappointing.
No, I don't want to be banned from having anything fire related as well.
But ban that. Oh my god, alright. Roll your damage, man.
Hey, kitty.
Well, it's not dead. It's not doing very well. Ben torches it, burns it with fire.
Oh no, that's smacking it with a stick.
Oh, that was you smack. Oh dear.
Bad kitty.
You smack it with the stick. It releases Michael's. It releases Michael's leg, and you hear teeth break and shatter with a crunching sound as you smack its head nice and hard. All right. Anything else, Ben?
No, that's my movement and my action done.
Okay, Skabitt, you're up.
Yeah, but does my arc rifle hit friendly things nearby, or is it just a single target?
It's a single target as long, well, because you're small and you can aim between their legs, you don't risk hitting allies.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll shoot my arc rifle at it.
Okay.
Attack. Roll.
Phil, why didn't you shoot the electricity monster with your electricity weapon, huh?
Yeah, that would have been smart. I assume that misses.
That is unfortunately a miss. The lightning shoots at it, and just your big two-handed weapon is just a little bit hard to aim, and the shot goes wide. Arcaeus, you're up.
Well, first I have to extricate my leg from this guy's.
It has been liberated from it.
It released you when Ben smacked it really hard with his stick.
How deadly does this thing actually look?
It looks like a apex predator of some sort.
Yeah, but does it look like it's the culprit behind all these missing people?
No.
That's what I thought. So instead, I'm gonna fire off a cold ray at it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my god, can you guys stop critically hitting?
Oh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm not even gonna get a hit in.
Where's the... Is there even a damage button now that I got a critical, or does it assume that I don't need one since I got a critical?
When you press damage.
Oh, wait, no, I see it here. Critical.
I mean, you're still likely to get a hit in.
You just roll
I can't
2
believe
ones.
I rolled 2 ones, yes.
Feels bad. Feels like a standard Michael roll to me. Alright, you blast
Pretty
it.
much.
Damage. The creature kind of staggers and then shakes its head in annoyance. Alright.
I am not going to run away because that would probably give it an attack of opportunity against me, so on to the next person's turn.
Okay. Exie, you're up.
So I do get a turn. Okay. I'm contemplating. I'm not exactly one for necessarily thinking my actions through, so I do have a laser pistol. So this could go either
Worst
way.
case, you shoot Michael in the back.
No, I was gonna move up. But as to where I can go, because everyone's there. And where can I really move to?
You can move up to, well, you can move through allies if you want to kind of squeeze between them and get to over here. You can move to over there if you wanted.
What? Is my screen frozen or something?
Yes, screen is frozen.
Hold up. Where are you?
Over here. Move over there.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, you move.
And let's laser. Please work for once.
All
Is
right.
that
You run up and you shoot it with your little laser pistol, and that is a hit.
roll damage? Let's go.
Good damage. You run up and you point blank the creature in its side. The laser pistol bolt flies out, strikes the creature and singes away fur, flesh, and bone. The creature roars in pain. Are you done, Exie?
Yes.
Alright. The Parathi, realizing that its surprise attack has failed and that its a tasty victim is no longer tasty, it decides to run away. So
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
if you guys want, you each get an opportunity attack, but if you'd rather, you can just let it leave. It's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Want to murder the
I whacked
poor
the kitty.
cat? You whacked the kitty. Fortunately, Ben, that's a miss.
Yeah.
That is a hit from Michael. Phil, do you want to take an opportunity attack as it runs away?
That
No,
was
it's just a
fire.
poor kitty.
It's a poor kitty that tried to take my leg off.
Yeah, but your leg is tasty. That's your fault.
Okay, you slam it with an energy ray as it tries to run away, and it staggers and starts limping. Exie, do you want to shoot it as it runs away, or do you want to let it go?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Bloodthirsty.
Actually, I'm gonna go up to it and smack it with my wrench.
Okay. You smack it as it runs away. You slip in the little water and you fall on your ass. Splash. Alright. And if Phil's not shooting it, it runs away.
Got lucky.
You got very lucky. Had 3 hit points left. Alright. Do you guys want to pursue it, or do you want to let it go?
It learned its lesson.
As long as it doesn't lick
I don't
the
think it will come
healing
back for us.
potion
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Lick the healing potion, come back and murder you.
Yeah.
It licks the potion because it's healed it in the past, drops dead immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Right, shall we go through the door?
The door is lightly locked with a big padlock and some chains.
Do we want to go quietly or smack it open?
I mean, we could probably cut through the lock again. Do what we did last time.
Yeah.
It was engineering, wasn't it, Seth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you managed to open the door. Well, unlock it. You can open it whenever.
Michael, where are you?
Yeah, it's Michael's turn.
Well, I've got increased AC, so I probably should be going first now. It's just waiting for him to come up behind.
Yep.
Alright. You open the door. No one even bothered listening to hear what's on the other side. Immediately, you're hit by the waft of space goblins. Before you, you see multiple goblins wearing spacesuits with big green heads covered with earrings and brandishing very archaic, rusty-looking weapons. The goblins look over at you as you come in, raising their weapons, and then you hear a voice call out, "Stopsies!" And there's some footsteps as walking out in front is a very old-looking grey goblin wearing a red goblin outfit.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a thing that is murdering people called the what's its name again?
It's like normal goblins, but in space.
I think it's a steel
Have you
talon.
seen anything called the steel that would appropriate the name of the steel talon? Hello?
Sorry. Repeat that, please.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen anything that would appropriate the name of the steel talon?
You intruders do not deserve to demand from me. Instead, you must honor me. This is the land of Sub-Commander Scries. Honor me, and we shall talk. Behind him, the other goblins rally, raising weapons, raising blades and pistols.
And how would you like your honor?
Honor me as I am the sub-commander of this land.
I mean, I have one way of honoring you. I just have to move a step closer to you.
Stay where you are, soldiers. I know your tricksy ways. In fact, and he reaches down to his belt and he pulls out a little archaic looking a big gray square with a big red circular button on it. If you move at all, I'll activate the security mechanisms. So, how about you honor me and we talk?
What flavor do you like your honor to come in?
I request tribute.
Has anybody got some money?
Tribute? I think he wants to listen to the Jack Black song.
That's your line of things. Go on, Phil.
What?
You're a performer.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll start performing Tribute by Jack Black.
Okay. Roll something.
I guess I'll roll bluff. No. My friggin' character sheet back up again after crashing.
You sing. Can you sing me a verse, please? I don't know the song.
This is a tribute. You gotta believe it. I wish you were there. Something that song.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sub-Commander Scries lowers the button and takes their hand off of it and reattaches it to their belt. You have permission to enter my chambers and speak with me. Come. And they walk over and they sit down in their throne.
Rats and gobbos get along like rats on shit. I don't know. Whatever rats do.
You all enter the room following. Sub-Commander Scry sits down in their nice throne and pulls out a very moldy piece of bread and starts munching on it. So, travelers, what brings you here, Cece?
We wish to find Steel Talon. Yes, Steel Talon.
You seek the creature.
Yes, creature,
The creature
yes.
stole some of our land. This whole block was mine. And this was a further outpost, our home deeper here. But the creature took it and killed 2/3 of my pack. You wish to kill it?
Yes, we kill.
You kill it, And we will be very gracious.
You tell where it is, and we kill it.
Follow passageway, pass it robot guard, then to it monster. Kill monster for us, and we reclaim Goblin land. We give you trade in exchange.
Trade? What trade?
Offer you hand coil, lightning gun. Very good against machines.
Machine killy gun. Yes, good. Okay.
You want it, leader rat?
I have machine killy gun already. Perhaps friend take it.
Which one of your minions wants coiled gun?
Yes, minions.
I can take it.
What's your current weapon?
Flame gun.
I've only got a laser pistol.
I mean, your laser pistol has probably better range, but
Probably, actually.
Yes, give to my robot friend. Minion, I mean.
Robot, get hand coil. And she reaches under her throne and pulls out a blue looking weapon about the size of a pistol covered with copper coils. Here, take. You shoot, they die.
Why not you come with? Are you some kind of posse?
We stay in reserve. If you need help, we rescue you. If you succeed, without our help, we give you cred stick. Surface dwellers like cred sticks.
That we do.
Prefer not to die. Okay. Thank you for help.
Yes. Good. Goodbye.
Oh, so many of them.
Michael, you're being left behind, by the way.
So I am.
So you guys leave the goblins, and you come to a hallway that has some columns holding up the ceiling. You see glowing power conduits and electrical recharging stations run along the walls of this chamber. The room turns to the east and widens at its far end, a line of 3 pillars supporting the ceiling overhead. A small robot is plugged into one of the recharging stations, but it seems to be in standby mode, so it might be possible to sneak by it.
Or hack it.
Or hack it.
I can hack. Wait, did I?
I can do some things with that robot.
You both could hack it with your engineering, yes.
I'll be back in a second.
Mm-hmm. But it is in standby mode, so you'll have to sneak up to it, though. Quiet, dog. Stop crying.
Help? Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's alright.
Exie, you are far stealthier than Motion, as the two of you move up to it. As you two reach it, you find that it's plugged in and powered on. It has a pulse weapon mounted underneath it, an electricity gun.
Start hacking into it.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm hacking it, I just start whispering, "Time to join the church."
Alright, Exie, you want to help him hack it so it's on your guys' side? Oof.
Uh-oh.
I'll also give a hand.
Michael, you have to sneak if you want to get close.
Oh boy.
Not with me,
Wow.
it's the second one.
I've
I
got
know.
good stuff.
It's okay. Alright, I got some good news and some bad news, Ben. As you're hacking it, you see, unfortunately, Exie accidentally triggers it, turning it, Exie, while she's trying to help you hack it, accidentally supercharges its weapon, and before you two can do anything, there's a loud boom, boom, boom of this very unstealthy Michael as he walks over in his big heavy boots, and the creature's eyes light up.
So anyway, how are you guys doing?
I have to kill a potential brother now. Sad times. As I said that, I reached down.
If Miranda had succeeded, I had some options to give you guys because she is piloting, but never mind. That critical failure kind of, unfortunately, kind of ruins that.
Yeah. It does, rather.
It begins to hover and it whirs, its engines turning on, its weapons charging, not only charged, supercharged. Alright, roll some initiatives. Oh my god, I got a fucking 3. Why am I rolling badly tonight? You guys are rolling so well. I'll roll for Phil since he's AFK. Alright. Michael, do you want me to press the roll button for you?
No, I was making my way to it.
Making your way downtown. Alright.
I've got my character sheet covering up things, though.
Am I still partially connected into it at the moment?
Yes, you're partially connected into it. You can continue trying to hack it until it gets to its turn. Alright, you managed to bypass some of its security systems and you are getting in. Exie, well, Motion, do you want to do anything else? That was kind of your action.
No.
Alright. Exie, you're up. Do you want to try to help him finish hacking it?
Yes, I would like, because if it can put, like, you sort of alluded to that, if successful can use piloting, it sounds like it would be advantageous for us to hack it. So I will endeavor to get this. Can't tell what that is.
It's an 8.
Oh, okay.
Plus
Sorry,
8,
my
so
screen
that's pretty good.
froze. So
I'm back, by the way.
Pretty much, Phil, what you missed is Miranda blundered and supercharged its weapon system while trying to hack it, and Michael rolled a 2 on his stealth, and he just walked up and said, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And it's waking up now. But Motion and Exie just succeeded at hacking, so it's disabled, and let's see. Yep, that's enough successes. That, fortunately for you guys, it is now disabled. So the creature
I go back to my indoctrination.
So the two options you guys have here are, well, the two easy options you guys have here are, is you can try to hack it over to your side, but when you go into the room with its boss, the Steel Talon, there's a very high chance the Steel Talon will override its your programming. Or you can turn off its thinking, and you can rig it for remote control, and Exie can fly it like a suicide drone.
I like the second option.
As much as I want to fully indoctrinate it, I don't have the technology for that yet, so suicide drone it is.
Or, I mean, technically you could remote control it, Exie, and the Rat Man could ride it like a mount, but...
I mean, that's still suicide drone at the end of the day. We're just going to fly it straight at him, right? Fire any weapons that it's got.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is currently... weapon is overcharged, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, remote control it.
Alright. So, Exie, you take over assuming direct control.
My character sheet loads. Okay. Come on. Scroll. Anytime now. roll.
All right. The drone starts responding to you. It flies.
I couldn't even
around
see
for
what
you.
that was.
14 plus 5.
19.
Yep, you rolled very well. So you've assumed direct control. There's a doorway that leads down some stairs to your guys' east. What do you guys want to do?
Well,
Could go through the door.
Ready?
Generally, what one does with doors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we like send the drone thing down?
Yeah.
I can't move it, Seth, so you'll have to.
Gravy.
Yeah, I'll move it. So you guys open the door, revealing the short flight of stairs leads down into this long chamber, which appears to be a time-worn factory or large workshop. It hasn't been used for that purpose for years, if not centuries. Faded chemical stains and splotches of mold mar the walls, and rusted gantries sag alarmingly from the ceiling overhead. Ancient, immobile machines stand crumbling along the walls, and piles of debris litter the floor. On the far side of the chamber, a heap of technological items has been gathered together. Although much of this pile looks like junk, including broken robot bodies, used cybernetics, and other recycled tech, there are items of value in the collection as well. Armor, weapons, and more. Before you can get a closer look, though, however, a terrible winged dragon swoops into view, covered in shining metallic scales. This is no ordinary dragon, and the whine of servos inside its body reveals its true nature. This dragon is a robot. Steel Talon's lair has been found.
just how big is this room?
It's pretty big.
Hmm.
There you go, Michael.
So it's like a proper sized dragon?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big room then.
70 by 25.
Hmm. Well, who's ready for a fight?
And send the robot in, and then we.
The
Banzai?
dragon steps forward and calls out in a robotic, metallic, clangy voice. Who dares into my lair?
Or, nobody really.
On that note, can we just send the drone?
Sure, you just want to suicide rush it? Go for it. Alright. Oh, you already made your piloting check. So, do you want to make a one-weapon attack with the drone before it crashes into the dragon?
Or
Okay, roll 1d20 plus 9.
you just do like plus 9, like that?
Yep. That's a big hit. Alright, roll me 2d4 plus 2 for damage, please.
How do you do that? Oh, change it to
Mhm.
2 plus, what was it?
Plus 2. Okay, 7 damage, and it's electricity damage. As the drone flies out, and there's a pshh, pshh sounds, and the shots hit the giant dragon. The dragon staggers, the lightning coursing through it, its body, the radiating, the impacts, chunks of metal begin to fall off of it. You dare attack the dragon of technology. Alright, so that'll be 11 damage altogether from that. And then if you want to make a piloting check to see if you can hit it with the drone.
Yep. Oh my.
Hey.
Oh my god, critical hit. Alright. The drone flies straight at its head and crashes into it. Roll 2d6 plus 6 damage. And now we'll add everyone else to the initiative track.
Plus 6, you said?
Mm-hmm. It's a good 12 damage, Miranda. Alright, this thing's starting off with, what was that? 12 and 11. 23 damage is already taken. This poor dragon doesn't know that you guys are just big meanies. Alright. Michael, roll.
I'm rolling.
You rolling? Phil, I
rolling.
love your shiny dice, by the way.
Fabulous.
They're
Alright.
exactly the type of thing a rat would have.
Alright, Exie. Exie, it's your turn first.
What's the range for the laser pistol we will need to stand?
The laser pistol, you could hit it from here if you could see it, but you actually can't see it because it's just moving.
Okay,
it's just
yep,
a moving
yep,
shape in darkness. Now you can hit it. Yes.
Yuck. Roll. That's probably not enough.
A 10, unfortunately, is not good enough to hit it. Your laser shot bounces harmlessly off of its armor. Oh shit! I just read something. Hold on. Both of your hits with the drone were critical hits, weren't they, Miranda?
Yes, because it was a...
Okay. All right. Robots are vulnerable to critical hits, so it takes actually even more damage. So you've done 31 damage to it. Alright. This dragon is not looking very good. It's looking very beaten up. You run up to it and you shoot at it, and the shot glances off of its armor. Alright. Anything else? Exie?
No, there's not really anything else. I can't do any other actions, can I?
No.
Damn it. I got a frag grenade. I could just chuck at it.
Alright.
Oh well.
Next turn. Motion, you're up.
I run up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna shoot at it with the laser pistol. The hand coil.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hit?
That is, unfortunately, not a hit. You run up, you take cover, and you fire. Lightning courses out at it, but it washes over the creature, not actually damaging it.
Pathetic creatures, you know not of the technology you possess. Android, join me, turn against your flesh overlords.
Yeah, I don't think of them as overlords. I think of them as an end to the means. The techno cult will rise.
Alright. Skabitt, you're up.
Skibbity. Are there any like loose wires on the walls that have electricity kind of spouting out of it from the power that we turned on?
Yes, there are multiple power points around the room that are powered on. There's some broken light fixtures and other things. Pretty much wherever you want to go, you can find something that's now powered on.
What about like this? I don't know, loose wires and things
Hanging
that are
cables
waving
that are
around, hanging
sparking.
cables that are sparking that I can use.
Yep, you can do that. If you want to make an acrobatics check, you can grab one and stab it at the creature.
Well, I was thinking of using my psychokinesis to try and
yes, perfect. Yep, you can do that.
Okay, I'll use my psychokinetic hand.
Alright, so with that...
that...
I mean, that's just an automatic success, so it's going to make a reflex to see if it can dodge the hand. It's a big dragon, doesn't really have that great of a reflex save. 16 is, though, a good roll. What would your spell save be? It'd be... No, your wisdom is +4. Okay, so... Unfortunately, it does dodge, but it will take half damage. So why don't you roll me 1d8?
Rightio.
Is my dragon going to even get a turn? Okay, so that'll be... Okay, it takes the lightning damage and the creature creature's bones begin to fall out, and you see gears just kind of cartwheel out of its body.
No, I will be the god of this station.
Anything else, Skabitt?
No, I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Its turn. It stalks forwards.
I will not die.
And it's going to breathe electricity. Fortunately, it only hits Exie and the android. Can both of you make reflex saving throws, please? As lightning courses out over both of you.
That's some good rolls.
Rip.
Okay. Exie, I have bad news. That is a failure.
I figured.
Motion, I also have bad news. The DC was 13.
Big oof.
Ben, I just want to quickly check. As an android, you don't take bonus damage from electricity, do you? No, you're fine. It's just robots that take bonus damage. Good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to kill you. That's all. You know?
I'm enough of a flesh bag.
Yeah. All right. So you two both take the full damage from this. You both take 8 damage as electricity courses through your bodies.
And you just manually.
So if you'll see your hit points 10 out of 10, so you decrease hit points on the left by 8.
2 out of 10.
Yeah. All right. How are you doing, Ben? Also 2 out of 10? Very good.
2 out of 10.
All right. The dragon roars.
I am the steel Talon, the predator of these wastes. I will not be denied.
Arcaeus, you're up.
Time to advance forward just a little bit. And let's bring out the supercharged weapon.
He strides forwards, drawing his weapon, his other hand charging with electricity and magical power. He slaps the magazine, and the entire weapon glows, and he lets loose. The laser pistol shot flies out, and that's a hit.
Nice. So that's a normal damage.
Plus 2d6.
Plus.
You rolled both ones.
I don't have words for that.
That's a normal micro roll, yeah.
That's a good effort.
That's
The shot strikes the dragon square in the head, ripping out the bottom chunk of its mouth. The dragon staggers.
I will be immortal.
Anything else, Michael?
I'm just gonna sit there depressed.
Exie, you're up.
Okay, so
rolled 2 1s.
so with the frag grenade, if I were to throw it, is there a way I can throw it where it won't hit anyone else?
You can try to throw it behind the dragon or to the side, like over here.
Sorry, I think my screen's frozen again.
All right. Well,
Please don't blow him up.
Well, okay. Grenades have an explosion radius of 30 feet, so you pretty much just want to throw it behind the dragon. So that's fine.
Or should I just shoot it with a laser pistol?
It's up to you.
What's a more responsible option?
Well, to get it 30, to throw it where you're not going to hit, you're going to basically have to throw it to where he was originally. So around here. Like that tile minimum.
I might just go with the laser pistol.
Okay, go
Let's
for it.
go.
You point with a laser pistol and you take aim and you fire. The
Wow,
shot
that's
bounces off of
disappointing.
it.
Yep.
Sorry.
I had a feeling I was gonna have bad luck. So that's also why I decided to change last minute. Alright, I'm just gonna move back a little bit.
Alright, Exie retreats. Motion, you're up.
Oh.
Sorry, I pressed. You pressed. I forgot
Yeah.
players can press end turn.
If I drink my serum of healing, will that take up my action?
No, it'll take up your movement.
Okay. That
You heal 5, yep. Then you take
ping him
aim
in the head.
and you ping him in the head with the hand coil. That's a hit. One damage plus 25% is still 1 damage. The dragon is shot by your lightning pistol. The dragon courses with electricity. Its body spasms and turns black with ash. And the dragon collapses to the ground.
We can't all be like Liam.
Nope.
The power of puns.
It was at 43 damage, and it had 44 hit points.
Seth,
Mm-hmm.
is there still part of the components of the dragon left?
Yep.
Intact. Okay. I'm immediately trying to copy any files that I can from its programming.
Okay. You run over and you start trying to download it.
If I can at least get its consciousness, I can rebuild it. I mean, what?
Alright. As the dragon falls, he begins downloading its memory banks, and combat ends. The
I'm gonna
dragon
scrap
has
its
fallen.
body.
Gonna scrap its body? Alright.
That's where the money is.
Michael,
Yes.
imagine if I could get its consciousness and then break it so that it works for us. And then make mini ones.
The alignments of this party.
It's following the laws and tenets of my organization.
Yes. What's the alignments of your organization?
Lawful neutral.
Says the guy who just welded a guy shut into his own
I
bedroom.
was locking his door for him again. We broke his lock.
Right.
Anyways, so Ben downloads the dragon's information. Michael scavenges it. Phil and Miranda, do you two want to go to the loot pile behind it, while those who are looting the actual dragon?
I want to go and talk to the goblins and claim the money.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, fine. Miranda leaves.
Natty.
Alright. Miranda goes back to the goblins.
We heard you defeated them. Did your companions fall? Where is your leader, Ratface?
No, we killed him, and everyone else is still just in the room where he was. All alive and well. We are not it, obviously.
Good, good. Here, as promised.
And he hands you a cred stick of 100 credits.
Very nice.
I added 100 credits to your inventory.
Do well and leave goblin lands. Tell your friends. We We'll scavenge what we lost.
And the small goblin party
Do we have
moves
friends?
to go loot the room.
Well, I should have looted before. That's why you're asking.
Phil goes over to the loot pile the loot hoard the dragon was sitting on. He finds thin plate armor, a flame doshko, a forked pistol, and a ring of resistance, and various cred sticks up to about 800 credits.
Wow. That's almost as much as the actual reward.
I know, right? Imagine.
Gonna pocket those.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in my cheek pouches.
Your cheek pouches. Alright. And with that, you guys each earn 1500 XP, which is more than enough to get you guys to level 2 to complete that adventure.
Yeah.
Which might be relevant if we return to these characters in the future.
Yeah, no, it was good.
I
I'm
like
keen
being
for those
Robot Man.
I just wish I was better at. I really, really wanted to whack things with a wrench,
I know.
but it's failed every time. I was like, no.
I was
Good
really
job,
hoping
Miranda.
you would finish the dragon with your wrench because it only had 1 hit point.
I would just like to say thank you for going along and taking that role. It's nice to be not be the person failing at everything in the first session.
Oh, it's all good. I'm either really lucky or
Alright,
really
everyone.
unlucky when it comes to
The
rolls.
dice.
There's no in between for me.
Mm-hmm.
We can't all be like Liam.
Nope.
It's the power of puns.